As mentioned during the course, Waterproof relies on the catchment to propose nature-based solutions in the catchment that can contribute to improving water availability. For this reason, the first step in the process is to describe the location and characteristics of your project's catchment. To define a water intake, go to the left menu, click on Water Intakes and then on Current List. To create your water intake, you must click on Create New. The system will then provide the following screen. The system provides a series of forms to define the water intake. The first screen requires entering the following data: name, description, and water source name. In order to generate the analysis area for your case study, follow these steps. Indicate the location of the water intake via this button, and enter the coordinates. You can edit them if you consider it necessary. Click on the Draw Basin button, which will delineate the watershed automatically. You can then click on the Next button. The next form will let you to define the elements of your collection system. Notice that an icon representing your river appears by default in the drawing panel. If you do not have all the details of your structure, you can click on the diagram to the right, and the system will configure a basic water intake scheme. You will have to drag them to the central panel and make the connections indicating the type among them. Channel represents structures that collect the collected water and lead it to another element of the collection system. Pipeline, rigid type or flexible hoses operated either via pumping, repumping or gravity. Connection, where no channel or pipe exists, but is required to symbolize their topological connection. Note that when you move the mouse over the element, a small arrow is displayed to make the connection. Each element of its infrastructure has a function in terms of nutrient, phosphorus and sediment retention, and it is also responsible for transporting a percentage of water. This information can be adjusted in the panel on the right. So, please review the retention percentages of each of your items and click on Validate the Graph button. The system will validate if the topology is correct and will allow you to review the cost functions for each element. The next step is to indicate the water demand expected to be satisfied over a given time. As these may be many years, the system offers interpolation methods to complete the data. In addition, you must enter the expected minimum and maximum demand flow, with values in liters per second. Then click on the Generate button. You will see that the table on the right is filled in with the following data. The last step is the confirmation of the implementation area of the nature-based solutions. The system will show you the vertices of the watershed polygon so that you can move them according to your needs. Next, click on Delimit the implementation area of the nature-based solutions button, and click on Validate Delimited Area and next on Save button. At this point, the system may take a few seconds because it will calculate the water quality characteristics of the water in this basin and run the water balance for all elements.